Good day, family, and all praise to our Father, the Almighty Creator. President Trump calls for Minneapolis Mayor Pharaoh to get his act together amid riots. And this was an hour ago. As protests broke out across Minneapolis Thursday night, President Donald Trump criticized the Minneapolis mayor's response. "I can't stand back and watch this happen to a great American city, Minneapolis." Okay, first off, key words, great American city. That's him calling out his people. Okay, the same great Minneapolis city that allows their cops to choke out our people. That's a really great American city. I'll start it over. "I can't stand back and watch this happen to a great American city, Minneapolis," tweeted President Trump. A total lack of leadership. Either the very weak radical left mayor, Jacob Frey, get his act together and bring the city under control, or I will send in the National Guard and get the job done, you think. President Chump also spoke out against the violent protesters. These thugs, and I'm going to stop here, they always put thugs on us, okay? What was the cop that smiled while he choked out an innocent person? Isn't that a thug? What about all the policemen that do the things that they do? Aren't they thugs? These thugs are dishonoring the memory of George Floyd, and I won't let that happen, he wrote. Just spoke to Governor Tim Walz and told him that the military is with him all the way. Any difficulty and we will assume control, but when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Thank you. Minnesota sends 500 National Guard soldiers to Minneapolis and nearby areas as protests grow over George Floyd's death. So, Trump said he was going to send in the National Guard if things didn't change or things weren't put under control, and that he would authorize them to shoot to kill. And now the National Guard is in Minneapolis. Our Pharaoh, Trump, pretty much just gave his military the go-ahead to kill us. Not arrest, but shoot and kill melanated peoples if any more rioting breaks out. Forget that this is happening for a reason. Forget that this uprising is happening because the melanated peoples of the USA are tired of our people getting killed by a police force that keeps doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Forget that just recently, we melanated peoples of the Americas feebly asked for civil rights. And the same things that made us scream for human rights are the same things that are still happening to this day. Forget that we're still being murdered, raped, tortured, lynched, dragged to death, poisoned, and unmercifully killed throughout the Americas. Forget that there's more of his people, our enemies, out there rioting than us. Trump, as usual, is going to go all in. For you that are even going to think to try to comment something stupid, like they shouldn't be rioting, go turn blue. You don't understand and never will because it's too late. I was talking to my queen and a true melanated Native American, and we all agreed on one thing. The people should be destroying other, more personal structures to our enemies to send a message that we aren't taking this crap anymore. After our conversation, the people set the 3rd Precinct on fire. That sent the message. Trump knows that if he doesn't stop this very soon, he won't be able to stop it, short of nuking the USA. There are too many of us in his military. There are too many of us that are military vets with firearm experience. He knows he has to stop this soon. When the National Guard starts getting their butts handed to them, he'll call in his good old boy Make America Great Again militias, which are already mobilized and chomping at the bit to go die. Trump's about to come out with guns blazing. After the first shot is fired, our enemies will see something they've never seen. And so will we, since we first stepped foot on this unholy land. Stay tuned, Judah.